Yes. Are you safe at home? Are you safe in your school? Are you safe in your place of business? Are you safe in your castle? Are you safe in your fortress and other places that you dwell in? Are you safe wherever you go and you visit in your car, wherever? It's your castle. So, point of it is that the enemy is surrounding you. Your castle, your home is under a siege. Yes, and they are coming to get you. They're coming to destroy you. They're coming to steal from you. They're coming to kill you. Yes, your enemies are always around, always there to get you to do things, to get you in that place of ah weakness. But there's a way. There's a way. There's a way. But first, let's talk a little bit about the castle. Yes, the enemy. But see, the enemy is not the one that say that we going to the army, the air force, the marine, the real people. But these are not uh, humans. These are spiritual forces in high places. Yes. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in destroying the stronghold. So when this enemy come at you and you destroy him, you send him away, you get rid of him, and then for long, and he come back. But let's go with the enemy. Yes, we're talking about now. We have some enemies that we were talking about before that come to destroy you. They come to uh, get you to do things. They get you in a place of weakness. They get you in a place that you will compromise the situation, compromise your life even. They get you in a place whereas you now become vulnerable. So one of the enemies that we're talking about, now some of the enemies, there's no more than one even, right? We put up a thing we come before with desire to excel. They say the enemy is coming to destroy you. Okay, what enemies are we talking about? We're talking about the lust enemy. We're talking about fornication enemy. We're talking about addiction enemy. Yes, we're talking about depression enemy. And we're also talking about the infidelity. These are some major things that come about. But then there are more. Oh, yeah, there are more. How about anger? Anger, yes. People are mad about everything nowadays. And then how about hatred? Hatred. Oh, can't stand each other, can't stand to be around each other, with all prejudiceness and all that stuff is going about. How about fear? Yes, fear is also one of our enemies. And not counting the disease and situation that come about. How about attitudes? Yes, attitude, negative attitude, that is toxicity. Yes, they come about. We have a place now that, okay, we're talking about so many places, so many places. Confusion. Confusion is an enemy. Lying, deceitfulness is an enemy. All these things are coming at you, coming to destroy you, coming bang on your door. Because we're told that you give them no room. But the enemy keep coming around. You keep prowling around. You keep prowling, keep coming at you more and more and more. So you think that, you're like, everything's all right. Oh, well, I put up my guards. I'm defending my home and everything. I got the defenses up. But then what about the offenses? Sometimes you have to prepare yourself that you know that these things are coming back. So if you have a cold, which is also a virus and everything. And you say, okay, I took medication, I took, take care of myself and everything. But then we forget sometimes. We get comfortable. We get comfortable, and then we neglect ourselves. We take a rest. Oh yeah, taking a rest is all right, but a short rest. Sometimes we take a too long of a rest. We don't really stay focused on what we're supposed to do. We don't stay focused on our goals and our aspirations. We don't stay focused even on our destiny. Keep an eye on your destiny. Keep an eye on the goal. Stay focused. But then again, we relax too much, and then here they come back. So one of the things is saying that when you get rid of the enemy, and he go out and he travels, and then he'll come back with more stronger than he is. So that's why that cold can turn into pneumonia. That's why that little addiction, that little having a drink or two can turn into a stone outright lush, a stone outright addicted person. Alcoholism is so, I mean, it's like off the wall, off the chain. That's why that little conversation, little how you say, oh, you look nice today, or that, you're so beautiful. Ooh, I wish I was your husband. I know what to do with you because you are so wonderful every day. Compliments, compliments, it could take you down. And then the next thing you know, you start to get relaxed. You start to get relaxed in the situation. But then again, we're told to love your enemy. No, the, the enemy that are natural, the enemy that are people. You can love the people, but don't love that situation that they're coming with. Don't love that situation. Don't love that idea. Don't love that stuff that they building up inside of their heart and soul. See, sometimes we get to love too much. They say, well, forgive. Well, unforgiveness is also one of the enemies. Yes. And they're coming to surround your house. They're coming to surround your property. They come to attack you hard and heavy. So your children even, your spouse even. Yes, people in your home, they will attack anybody, even attack you and take you out if necessary, if they can. So if you are well versed, well protected, okay, good. And protect your house, anoint your house, anoint this, anoint that, everything, right? And send them out. But don't forget, don't give them any room. Don't leave your door wide open for them to walk right in. Be observant of everything and all things. So we hear each and every day something going on, something going wrong in your neighborhood, in your home, in your community, in your city, in your this country, in your state. There's something always happening from one thing to another one. These people are they coming? I mean, they're here. And so when we say that you send them out and they come back with more, I think we're living in that more day. We must be living in that place where the more is coming. Because today we hear so many times our women, children, and even some guys have been how you call it, been picked up off the street. They're missing. The number of missing people are so staggering today. The numbers are staggering. And then we get so many cases, so many uh, places that where it said, well, these are happening and nobody's talking about it. No one is caring. But I do believe that people are caring, but they're not really uh, verbalizing it. They're not really saying things that we need to talk about these things. They're not really discussing it, even in their chats. Okay, what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about that. Oh, we'll talk about baking cookies. We're talking about this and that, and the flower pot. We're talking about other things. You know what I mean? The latest gossip on the housewives and this and one, this and that other. We're talking about how preachers in the church are really cutting up, acting up, doing stupid stuff and things. That's an enemy. All right. But what happened is that now let's talk about the things that are going down. Let's talk about the infidelity. People, our women are cheating more and more and more. Almost 80% of women cheat. 80%. I mean, only 20 that not cheating. And then cheating is not said just they going out and they're giving it up. Cheating is also with that mentality, with that thought pattern, because so much is in the atmosphere. So much is in there. It's talking about, well, you know, He looked so good. He looked there. He looked there. He's fine. This and that other. And then here comes somebody that tell you, "Girl, guess what I did last night?" And in your mind, you start to anticipating these things. You start to fantasize what your friend is telling you about. You have already cheated, but don't go out and start doing it. Just like we were talking about temptation, right? They said when you put it in your mind, then you have already been tempted. You're tempted. So then the thing about it, just because you tempted to do adultery, that and stuff, don't go out and do it. It's just like sometimes some people can aggravate you so bad you feel like just taking them away from the earth, right? But don't go out and kill somebody just because you feel that way sometimes. No, you can repent. You can like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to think like that. They say, don't let the sun go down on your anger. So anyway, what we're doing now with all of these things that coming at us, coming about us, all these things that are surrounding us, trying to attack us day by day by day, putting the stuff into our mind, putting the stuff over on our bodies, so like sometimes we don't know what to do, how to handle these things. But there is a way, and we just want to come with for the first section today so that we can get into this thing even more and more and more to let you know that these things can be handled. Handled. But one of the things that we can handle them with is be constant in prayer. They say, okay, but the first thing they say that, well, we must be kind, good. Kind and nice, good. Okay. Show that kindness. Being nice, being sincere, truthfully, all right, truth is real strong. But use the whole armory. We just stop sometimes, think about one or two things. Oh, I forgive you. But where is in your heart? Did you really forgive that person in your heart? Are you really letting go of that situation in your heart? Or are you saying let go? Well, said, well, we must by all means. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay. Well, since they don't do what we do, because we're a little bit better than this situation, so therefore we must bring them all in because they don't do what we do. So we will like compromise our situation because we don't want to insult people. All right. But you bring them in and then you intermingle with them, fellowship with them. They're your friends now, but they're still your enemy. You forgave them for what they did to you because that's what you're supposed to do. But there's also something about entertaining people in your home, entertaining the bad things in your home. We keep forgetting about those things. We keep forgetting about that characteristic of those who do these things. All of the bickering, all of the arguments, all of the fussing, all of the cussing. We let them come in. No, set those boundaries and keep hold to the boundaries. And then, like I said before, we have to utilize every tool, every weapon, every situation that we have at our disposal to not only say to get rid of them, but to stay focused on them. So see, when we sweep the house, it's all nice and clean, and we're comfortable, taking a break. Next thing we do, we open up the windows, open up the doors, and we go to sleep. No, you must stay vigilant at all times. That's why we're told to pray at all times. Pray at all times. Pray without ceasing. Keep your mind on the thing of above where Christ is. Set your mind on him. Have the mind of him. Have the spirit of him. Don't get dwelled and bogged down in the garbage. Because the other thing, the two, that maybe some people don't tell you or don't let you understand is that one of the things that they said, even in scripture, says that bad company ruins, get rid of, destroys good morals. So we're up here talking about, oh well, we have domestic violence and everything, and I'm going to try to change this person, and he didn't mean no harm, but yet still he beating you down. He's sending you to the ER. He's almost getting ready to put you in the grave. But you trying to say you can change him. What did the Bible say? What did the Lord tell you? Bad company can ruin good morals. So it's not for you to try to change somebody. It's for you to forgive, be the best you can, but always look for a place, always look for a situation, and keep praying, keep understanding, so that he can protect you and guide you. And then he will change the other person through your goodness, through your kind-heartedness. But don't you come, hey, look here, here's a step 3, step 4, step 5, and if you do these things, you'll be a different person tomorrow. No, bam, bam, bam. Wow. Don't do that. So therefore, the first thing is to increase your faith. Increase your faith. Increase your belief that things will be better anyway, but set your mind and your thoughts on the prize, on the end results before it even happens. That's why they said, speak those things that are not as though they are. Seek those things from above. Declare, decree and declare a good thing in your life. Speak over your life each and every day. These are things that builds up your morale, build up your system, build up your character, build up your faith. And then faith, then we say, I'm not doing these things in the right order because I don't remember everything in the right order. That's all right too. But anyway, then there's the kindness, the goodness, and everything. Okay, good. All right. Practice those things. Be nice to people, because if you know to do right, you don't do it right. It's bad thing. It's a sin, right? Okay, now, then self-control. So we neglect that self-control, because now, if you say, I don't have self-control, because when they say, oh, come and try this, come on, baby, let's 12 o'clock at night, I feel this kind of way, but you don't have that self-control, you're going to boom, boom. Yeah, that's it. So practice self-control at all times. Then that enemy has to go and stay away, but keep that in your mind, in your heart. Discipline. Yes, don't fall for anything. Don't fall, but stand for the right thing, stand for the good thing. Discipline yourself. All right? Now, knowledge. Keep learning. Sometimes we forget that, oh, well, I know everything. I'm conceited. I know everything. Can't tell me nothing. And this is what happens so many times, especially with this new generation. Can't tell them nothing. So they don't know. They know everything. Or they don't want to know anything. So therefore, they're traveling in that direction of destruction. It's destruction. So when you try to explain things to them, but then how we explain to them? To always be kind, always be nice, always show wisdom, always show that love, always show the consideration to them, because people are being so inconsiderate today. Is that, wow, I don't care, not my business, not my fault, not this, not that, not that. But it is. You're part of the situation. You're part of life. So therefore, we just want to say, bring these things to you today, because we want to carry this on, because we are seeing too many times where people are in disarray. They're traumatized. They have a mind problem and demonic problem. Oh, well, you know how it is with mental health, this and that, other. Sure, mental health is bad news. Depression is bad. Anxiety is bad. Stress is real bad. But it leads to suicide. It leads to a lot of different things. It leads to chaos and confusion. It leads to violence. It leads to. So therefore, we have to learn how to address these things in such a way where it don't bring more onto us. That we know how to speak against these things in such a way where we don't antagonize them, but use the authority that we have to conquer. We're more than a conqueror. We're more than a conqueror. We're more than a conqueror. Not only do we conquer, but we take authority, we take charge. We are now in that place where we can control the narrative, control the situation. So let's think about these things too, because we want to remind you, it starts right here in the mind and right here in the heart. Have a good heart about anything and everything. Have a good heart, and when we bring back more, bring in some more about what to do, what not to do, and how. Sometimes we're just expressing things that's already there, already there. Sometimes, like I say, we're not being taught a lot of these things because one thing he said that because of the wrongdoing, because of the disobedience, because of the evil, because of sin, which is all these things written above, that many will depart from the truth, depart from the faith that is. And that's why so many people are leaving the church because they don't believe. They don't believe because now they haven't seen any results because they've never been taught how to receive results. Because the atmosphere is talking to us all the time. We just got to learn to listen. But then listen with your heart. Listen with your heart. Be led by the Spirit at all times. With that in mind, wonderful people, I thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Michael Jones. Desire to excel at People in Love. People, the letter N, LUV.com. Love.com. And also, by the way, we're talking about peopleinlove.com. I want you to go there, please, and sign up. Sign up for our special classes, special services that we're going to get ready to have. And also, we have an emphatic listening service. When you're going through something, and you just need somebody to listen to you. When you're going through something, you want somebody to have a lending ear, an understanding ear that can talk with you or listen to you with a heartfelt and a prayer going up in your behalf. In your behalf. And then things can happen for you. Only guarantee is when he guarantees things. But we are here as a source that is sent to be there to hear you out. We listen to you with understanding. We listen to you for understanding. We listen to you without drama, without confusion, without, how you say, when we don't want to condemn nobody, we can't be sending nobody to hell. We can't damn nobody. You know what I mean? We ain't criticizing nobody. But anyway, we listen with a clear mind and a clear heart. On safety, we listen with safety because now we are clear and safe space. Clear space. And then what you say is confidential at all times. All right? So go to peopleinlove.com, scroll down, and then send me a message that you want to join our listening, want to join, want to talk, a prayer. It's just okay. Because see, it's not about me. It's about what he says. That we're not wishing that none to perish. Because the way it is now, so much is happening. So much is happening. And we're not saying anything about it. We are doing anything about it. We're not even praying about it. And then guess what? The blood is still on our hands. Think about that. Okay? So with that in mind, wonderful people, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and by the way, a little feedback when we come back again. We'll be back on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. We want to pick this up. One thing we want to pick up is that during the 70s, 1970s, way back over yonder, right? They took prayer out of school. They took corporal punishment out of school. You took it out of your home. You couldn't spank your child anymore. You can't discipline them for no reason at all. Standing in the corner, time out, that kind of stuff. Get out of here. Okay. Well, whatever works, right? But the point of it is, those children from the 70s are having children in the 90s, early 90s, right? And the children in the 90s, here it is the 20s, they're having children. And each generation is those people that went out into the wilderness, in the dry places, and now they're coming back. They're coming back with those spirits, harder, stronger, wickeder than what we did. We just want to bring that to you, let you know that sometimes we think that things happen way back, way back, way back, way back in the Old Testament days. A lot of things that are happening today is a result of what we didn't do, what we should have done recently in the last 100 years. Think about it. Okay? With that in mind, take care. God bless you. And I'll see you then soon and very soon. Join us Wednesday. And now, also, don't forget, check us out. Send me a DM if you want to, talk about these things, talk about little thing, right? And don't forget, Desire to Excel, defeating porn, lust, addiction, depression, infidelity, especially sexual addiction. So help us to learn how to avoid those things. Because one thing about it, when we go through this list, it's on 2 Peter 1. There's a list of 8 things. Write them down, check them out. So we just mentioned a few things tonight, but we keep mentioning more and more and more, starting off with faith. And then when you do these things and increase in your heart, in your mind, you will never fall. So we don't have to worry about I fall down, I get up. All right? Think about it. Okay, guys? Take care. God bless you. Peace and grace and power to all. Bye now. Oh, and thank you for watching Facebook. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Graceful. All right. I need to talk with you. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye now.